mamas, I'm back today with another one. We're going to be talking today about how to get paid through a mobile staffing app called Shiftgig. Hey mamas, I'm back today with another one, and we're going to be talking about how to get paid through another amazing app on your phone. If you are new here, my name is Nakisha Wynn, and I simply help moms to make more money so they can pursue the life that they want. If this is your very first time here, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe at the link down below and click on that bell so you can get notified the very next time I upload a video. So let's get right into it. So today we're going to be talking about an amazing app that I just not too long ago kind of got into. I knew about it for a while and I never had the opportunity to try it out, but I finally did my first shift with them and it was absolutely amazing. I promised you guys on the last video that I would come back and talk about it. That app is Shiftgig. 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 Feel kind of funny saying that, but it's a mobile app and it's basically like a mobile staffing company inside of an app that you don't have to go to a location and talk to anybody and do all that stuff. But it's absolutely amazing. This app is called Shiftgig once again, and I found out about this application a while ago, and I think I might have put in the application, but they never got back to me. I don't really know what happened with it. But one day I was just scrolling through Instagram. Probably because you know how Big Brother and these algorithms and everything, and they know what we're doing online, and I had just been kind of looking up information about like mobile apps and making money online, and I was scrolling through Instagram and boom, here comes an ad popping up about we're looking for brand ambassadors in your area to work a conference, and I'm just like, okay, yes, that sounds like me, so let me look into it. I clicked on that ad, I went ahead, did the application and all that. It was such a fast process, it blew my head off, and it was actually kind of like, okay, like something ain't right with this, right? So it was a really quick process. I filled out the application, and maybe like the next day, I got an email saying, okay, great. You can go ahead and move on to the next step. The next step was they wanted a headshot of you, a nice headshot of you, and they wanted information about your experience in event planning and marketing and social media and stuff like that. And for what I do, that was an absolutely perfect fit. It was a perfect fit for me. So I gave all my information about my background in PR and marketing and event planning and all that good stuff, uploaded a cute little picture, and did the little questions that they asked of you. It was sort of like the other apps, how they ask you these online questions and you basically submit a video of yourself answering those questions. You know, the basic questions: why should we hire you? You know, what kind of experience do you have that relates to this position? I don't really remember what the questions exactly were, but it was something like that. Filled those out, got an email back saying, great, we chose you. Now it's time to go ahead and download the app and set an appointment to come in and do your paperwork. Now, when it was time for me to go ahead and do my paperwork, so you download the app and you do all that good stuff, and inside the app you actually get to claim a time for the shift to go and submit that paperwork. Now, let me just tell you right now, so that you're not feeling a little kind of way how I was, you will be meeting basically another person that works Shiftgig and has worked it longer and has gotten the promotion up to, I don't know what they are, HR, management, supervisor, I don't know, but another person representing Shiftgig, and you won't be meeting them at an office space or anything. I met the person at a very popular food chain, and I wasn't the only person there. There were other people meeting there as well, and so when you did the application process, you had to upload your proof of work, like, you know, birth certificate, social security card, that stuff. And so when you go to this meeting to meet the person, you're going to give them a physical copy. They're going to make sure that you are the person on the ID and that everything matches and that you are qualified to work in the country. So yeah, before you are alarmed, yes, you will be meeting them at like a fast food place or whatever they have going on in your city. But I basically met them at a fast food place in my local area. Okay, and then after you go ahead and claim your shift for meeting with the person to submit your paperwork, at that point you're ready to go. You're ready to go ahead and work your next and claim your shifts. Basically like, okay, I want to work this event. This is what I want to do. So we had tons of shifts available when I was getting started because they were actively recruiting for a very large conference that they had going on in my local area. I went on the app and there was tons of shifts, like tons of shifts available. The shifts paid $15 an hour, and this conference was like a 8-day conference. The conference itself was only 4 days, but obviously they needed people before the conference to help set up and do the preliminary things, and then people to stay after the conference was over to help get things all cleaned up. And so for all of those, I couldn't go and work all of the days because if I could have, honey, I would have been there every single day, but I didn't because I had prior engagements with my son. And so I could only work 5 of the days. So 5 of the days I worked about 7 to 11 hours on each of those days at $15 an hour. It was a really good if you have the time to clear your schedule and you don't have a normal 9 to 5. It was really good money to go and talk to people and stand there and smile and wave. Because basically that's what I did. Register people at a front desk when they come to check in for the conference, check that they have paid and did all that, give them their lanyards and their paperwork and their bands and all that kind of stuff, and basically to direct people where to go. They're looking for a breakout session. You're simply going to say, okay, you know, it's right over there. You go down there and you make a left. So it was really easy work. I worked a very large tech conference. An IT company had a very large conference here in my area. It was about 28,000 people. They told us that were there because it was a lot of people. So it was a lot of us working. But it was absolutely so amazing, so fun, and I had a really good time doing it. I did. I met people. I learned a lot about doing these in-person brand ambassadorships from other people that have been doing this for much longer. And it was an amazing experience. Now, in the last video, I told you guys that we had a little discrepancy with our money. You know, they were saying, oh, there were some discrepancies, so the payment is gonna be late. And when I told you guys that actual day I had received my money, I had gotten a deposit and my bank hadn't deposited, it was late or something. Not late, but it didn't go in when I'm used to my deposits going in. And so the date that I filmed that last video, I actually had gotten my deposit. Nice cute sum of money for going out smiling and directing people. Listen, it was not too shabby. It was an amazing, definitely this is an app that you want to download on your phone to make some extra money. Right now is a slow season for conventions and things like that, but things will pick back up in the fall, and I definitely say go ahead and get the app downloaded, go through the process, and be ready to pick up shifts when things start picking back up. Now, if you live in Chicago or the Northeast, they're really big up there, and they're based out of Chicago, so I hear that they pretty much work all of the events and everything that goes on there. So if you're in that area, definitely go ahead and download this app, because this will be an amazing opportunity for you to make some extra money for Christmas, back to school. We got all this stuff going on. Definitely download the app. Now, just a little bit about the expectations on when you get there. When I got there, I was so shocked. I didn't know really what to expect. It was so many people, and I really just didn't know. So I got there and I checked in, and they basically just told me to sit and wait for them to call me to go and work one of my shifts. This client was so generous. The food was amazing. Oh my God, they fed us every day. Oh, it was just this client was amazing. They fed us every day. It was so nice. You got to take many breaks. It was just so good. Like, I was absolutely impressed. But with the number of people there, right, it's easy to kind of get lost in the sauce, right? And after like the 3rd or 4th day going 10 hours straight, I was exhausted, you guys. I was so tired because I wasn't used to just being up and acting, I just wasn't used to it. And so by day 4, I was like, I can't do it. Oh gosh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And I forgot to drop my shift inside the app. So let me tell you this. If you pick up an shift inside of that app, make sure you work it. You have 48 hours prior to the shift start time to drop that shift in the app. You must drop your shift in the app. I made that mistake of not doing that and just thinking I could just call, or hey, they're not gonna miss me, or who do I talk to? Made that mistake, got a ding. So basically you get like a mark if you miss a shift or whatever, and you don't drop the shift in time. I'm sorry. I didn't drop the shift in time. I dropped it late. It was like the day before, the night before I was supposed to go the next day, and I got marked off for that. So you have to drop your shifts at least 48 hours prior to working that shift, or you will get marked off for that, and it brings your rating down for the next time you want to go and work a shift. Now, I do have an offer in my app right now to go and work an amazing beauty company event, like absolutely amazing company, but it's not local. It's in New Orleans. New Orleans. It's in New Orleans. I live in Florida, and it's only paying $15 an hour, and it's not covering transportation or lodging and anything like that. Now there are instances in which they do that, but this is just not one of them, and so it won't be feasible for me to travel to New Orleans to work that. But for anybody in that area, or that can travel for cheap or accommodate themselves for cheap, maybe has family members out there, that's going to be an amazing opportunity. It's a beauty brand that I absolutely love, and I wish I could go, but I cannot. So yeah, Shiftgig is amazing. Definitely try it out. What else was I gonna say? Oh, so other tips on how to get brand ambassadorships. Brand ambassadorships is basically you show up for this company, you show off their product, you help at these conferences and events and stuff like that to just guide these attendees and stuff like that. Shiftgig is one. You can go on your local Craigslist and just type in events, or go to the events section. People are always looking for brand ambassadors there. So you can go to Google and simply type in brand ambassadorship companies, or marketing. What else would I type in? Marketing. I don't know. Type in brand ambassador and see what comes up. There are tons of companies looking for people like this. I have signed up for about 3 or 4 in my local area. And I'm so looking forward to these holiday events, working up, standing there, pointing people to where to go, looking cute, and making me a few extra coins. So yeah, that's what I got. Shiftgig. Download the app. Start claiming shifts. Get your coin. All that good stuff. And if you like this content or any of the other content on my page, feel free to click that subscribe button and click on that bell so you can get notified the very next time I upload a video. I really do appreciate you for being here. Tell somebody about my channel. Share this with them. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. Share this thing so all your other friends can come over here and get this good information, girl, because I'm just trying to help you to make more money so you can pursue the life you want. See you guys on next time. Bye.